Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I am your host for this evening, Miguel Colon Jr., and I am joined in virtual studio with not only three of some of the funniest people I know, but three people that I'm so happy that are on this show. Because sometimes I'm driving home and I listen to our show. I'm one of the people who try not to listen to the show, and then when I turn it on, I listen to it. I'm always really impressed with just how funny it is, guys. And I mean that, honestly. And to all you listeners out there, I want both of y'all to know that we care about you. And we're so happy that you
I love
guys
you, Grandma.
support us. Yeah. You know, one of our listeners is just a dude who's like, I can't get the station to change. He's like, so sometimes I listen to my engine and then sometimes I listen to them.
Either you or the 8-track that I got stuck in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
But today I'm
God.
joined in studio with three men who help me make this possible every week. One of them, Mr. James Young. How you doing today, James?
Bro, I'm feeling pretty damn good and pretty damn old, pretty damn tired. I keep
How your
yawning
kids
for
doing,
no
James,
apparent
man?
reason.
They're
Man,
all out of the house, right?
F them kids. I mean, anyway. No, y'all know I love my babies, man. All my kids are doing really well. Shout out to Isaiah because he got his dream job for a young black teenage kid. He's now working at Nike. He thinks it's the best job ever because when you get hired, they give you like a $250 stipend where you can go in and get as much clothes as that $250 will get you because they want you to always come to work in like Nike apparel. So he is just beside
That's
himself.
half
happy.
a Jordan. I get a
I'm-
half a Jordan.
Yeah, right.
Half
I want
a
you-
Jordan.
He's got his Jordans on layaway. He's like, couple more payments, baby. Bring him out. Let me see him again. Let me see him. Bring him on the counter. Let me see. Woo!
Hey,
Feels good.
his foot done got bigger. Now
Yeah.
he can't fit it no more.
Hey, real talk though, man. When one of your homeboys got a job at like Foot Locker or something like
Oh,
that.
we all got that job.
Once that homeboy got that job at Foot Locker, he knew. You'd be like, "Hey, Craig, get over here, dog, man. How long's it been? Third grade? It's been a minute. We don't kick it no more, man. How your mama? She died, huh? Damn. How's your daddy? He killed her, huh? Wow." Sometimes I be forgetting how rough it is out there. But anyway, brother, wanted to talk to you, man. You working at Foot Locker, huh? You live in an orphanage. Well, you come spend 9 miles anytime you want some real food.
An orphan.
You know?
God dang.
Join with us in the studio also is the man from Greensboro, North Carolina, king of the Greensboro Projects, Mr. Ken Miller, blah, 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 blah. What up,
Son,
Ken?
You know me, chilling, B. I had to take them diamonds back that I found
From
in
the
the
dishwasher
dishwasher.
diamonds?
The Sears.
From Sears. It's the #1 store, the Sears. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, thanks for bringing them back. I don't have to come kill you now.
You here for the?
They
He's like reaching.
shot at me. They still
Yeah.
shot at me.
As you walk in there, the guy's reaching for his gun. Are you here from Mishnach? Oh, you're the dishwasher guy. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Sniper Team 2, stand down. Oh, buddy, you don't even know. You almost got shot.
I got the red dot.
Yeah.
Dot, bro.
It's just a laser pointer. We ran out of a guy. You know?
That's funny.
But I'm good. I'm chilling, brother. Been a smooth, cool week right now. If you're listening, I'm in St. Augustine tonight. So appreciate
Haunted
you guys.
Ghost City. And also the man for the law offices of Kaufman and Lynn, comic book extraordinaire author, and our good friend, Mr. Jeff Kaufman. What up, Jeff?
I'm feeling good. You know, Sears is now Fears because they're selling Halloween stuff there.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
Fears. Welcome to Fears. We're constantly getting injunctions from Spirit, but we just
Hey, friendly competition.
yeah. Is this skeleton toy? Oh, it's not skeleton toy. That's hooker. Oh. Somebody tell you leave a hole for them to breathe. Jesus. And then when they're wearing their Jesus piece necklaces, it's those Eastern European Jesuses where his eyes are like too wide. He's like,
Yeah, right.
"It's me, Jesus. I'm pale skinned."
Yeah.
We were talking actually one time we were talking, and this literally blew the mind of the people in the office that I was working with. This was at the Sausage Castle. I was like, all y'all go to like Christian church and stuff like that growing up, and they were all like, yeah, pretty much all the office there had like grown up going to at least a little bit of Christian church and stuff like that. I was like, and two of the dudes in the office had been in Afghanistan, had done deployments in Afghanistan, and I was just like, does it blow your mind? Or I'm sorry, Iraq. Excuse me, Iraq. I was like, does it blow your mind to think that all the characters you were reading about in the Bible look more closely to the people you kicked it with in Iraq than you? And then they just paused, like I ain't never what? I'm like, yeah.
Yo, I
Like,
remember
when you
that one. Yeah, I remember that one TikTok. They're like, name something that wasn't in the Bible, and the lady said, "White people."
Yeah. Like everybody thinks Jesus is this like Italian-looking dude with long flowing hair. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
blue eyes.
Jesus, come here and give me a hug. When really he'd be like, hey, buddy, you want to try this fragrance?
Hey, instead of the fish and the bread, it was pasta and meatballs.
Yeah, they're like, it's me and Jesus. Ma, Mary, get over here. Me and my
Hey.
pa, we're doing a little construction. You want a little scatagogone or something like that? You want to get you a little mascalutacho,
Yeah.
vino. Give him a little vino.
Oh,
Get the bread, the
yeah.
vino. This guy here, I tell you what,
Hey.
I met this guy with my girl Mary Magdalene. You know her, Lucy Goosey, good girl, good girl.
A
Not a
little
mosca
gabagoo.
gatto, Dane, todo subito. Ma. That's why they think Jesus was Italian. He's 33 years old. He still lives at home, works for his stepdad. You know,
Yeah.
he's screaming at the, yeah, we're hanging out with the fellas tonight, Ma. You know me and the fellas. You know, we go to that one restaurant, we sit on one side, you know. hey, Vinny, give me my usual table. You know, me and the boys want to sit on one side. No, just check this out. We don't want any wine, just bring us some water. And
Never
one
gets
fish.
old.
And one fish.
Never gets old, G.
Check it out, boys, doing the fish trick.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
God.
yo.
Love
Jesus
it.
gets all drunk. He's all angry. Yeah, I'm the only one who ever picks up the bill. Only one ever you know who's the only one who ever picks up the bill? Only other one of you MFers care about me, my man Judas over here.
Look at Judas. Yeah,
Look at all that silver he's got. He's spending it on all of us tonight. My guy.
Yeah.
That's the only one here who loves me.
Yeah.
Hey, Judas is the one who kissed him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he even shows affection.
Yeah, he's like, come here. Mwah, this guy. I love this guy.
Gabagoo.
Come on, guys. Let's all pile in my Firebird. Let's get out of here.
Fire.
You know Jesus was flexing. You know, he's like just sitting there and he's like working on some wood, and the girl's like, hey, Jesus. He's like, hey, girls. Yeah, I wish I had time, but you know, I got to save souls, but I'd save a little more if you gave me some time. Joseph's like, get back to work. He's like, you're not my father. You're not my father.
Get back to work.
Yeah, you know he was flexing when he walked on the water, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Come on.
He was
bro.
like, wait, which way? Around the lake? This guy.
Everything he does is a flex.
It
bro.
is a flex, man. Think about it. If you've read a lot of like, you know, biblical history, what they say happens, or just whether you want to, you know, whether it's myth to you or not, just the story of Jesus was all a flex. He's like 9 years old. Was he 9 or 13? I can't remember. Showing up into like the tabernacle, telling all these rabbis, "You don't know nothing." It's like, I don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Let me drop it on you. I'm Jesus. Like, you a punk ass. You know, they didn't believe me again, Mama. They didn't believe me.
They had the girls crying at his funeral. He dead. Jesus
Yeah.
dead. He came back 3 days later. I normally don't do this.
Yeah. Hey, I heard y'all couldn't get enough of me, so I showed back up. Who put this rock in front of this cave?
It's
Getting
crazy.
weird. Who getting weird? Where's Judas? Where's my dude?
Where's my dude? Judas.
Man, there's always like, and you know what? I gotta ask you guys. And I don't want to. I don't want to make this sound like stereotypical, but I am leaning towards a stereotype. Growing up, when I lived in the South, I met a lot of like Southern Baptists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And growing up, man, if I was in a black household kicking it with some of my own boys, and I said anything that seemed like it was sacrilegious, or like I used to black people get blasphemous, I was getting struck down.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, dude, even now, like my wife is Christian. I'm Christian too. My wife, Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And this segment right here,
Yeah,
Gonna make her angry.
she is not. I ain't gonna. Nah.
And can I tell you the
I'm
truth?
like, we ain't do radio Thursday.
Can I tell you the truth, kid? I'm gonna let something on, and I need your wife to know this. I am always trying to make sure she likes me. And I know she likes me. And she's so nice to me. But I'm just like, she's such a sweet, good person. Like, I know Michelle and James are dirt. That's why I love them.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
I know they riding. I've been in the back of the room where Michelle just ripping somebody apart.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God. Yeah.
But LaShawn is such a good. I really do think of her as just such like a good.
Do you honestly think if you were like the zombie apocalypse, they wouldn't think about eating you first?
No, that's not where I'm going. I know that. I'm gonna kill
Just
everybody.
want to make sure she's keeping you alive solely because waiting for that day. All right.
Yeah,
got 'em.
zombie apocalypse. I'm killing everybody first, man. I'm
go.
wearing a crown to my friends.
I'm shooting on sight.
Yeah, because if
Oh,
you see me
right.
wearing my friends' heads hanging from a necklace, what I'm willing to do to you, you know. But yeah, LaShawn, like I'm always like, and anytime LaShawn like says something really nice to me, I'm like, cool. I didn't F this one up, you know.
She's
So don't let her hear this
I like
segment.
Miguel. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah, don't let her hear this segment.
Yeah, she's
You know?
one of the good ones. I'm about to hang with Dwayne.
Yeah. Oh, but Dwayne got a bad reputation out here, man.
Goodness gracious. I'm about to hang with Chris.
See, 'cause this one is-
okay, have fun.
Because we hide that we're drinking.
Yeah.
We make it seem like when me and Ken are drinking, we make it seem like this is the same drink we've had all night. Even though I'm sweating, I'm like, I've only had one drink. But if y'all want to go Waffle House right now, I'll go. You know,
Bro,
Bro,
I was
so
at the
funny.
Improv Saturday, and I'm still on I'm allowed to have one drink. I'm still on that until Thursday when I go to my doctor's appointment. Well, till today.
That's funny.
And Josh, our homie, our big dog bartender at the Improv, came out, was like, "Is that the same one?" I was like, "Yeah." It wasn't. I was on my fifth.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
Why you?
man.
Hey, John, what is coming from?
Yeah, it's same glass and yeah.
You know, sometimes when I
Yeah.
hold one drink too long, I get rowdy.
Yeah. Because it's so heavy. And I
James,
get mad.
And I know, because James, I know this, man. I know that I know everybody here loves their spouses and everything, but I know, James, there's been a couple times that we have stayed out later than we should.
Oh, yeah.
And like, what's your what's your go-to to not get in trouble with Michelle? Because I know Michelle don't really get you mad at that, but still, I know there's times when it's like, oh, this is 1:30 in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
it's Wednesday.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I am effing lucky. I'm blessed. She don't really get mad when she knows I'm going to the Improv, because you know what she thinks it's like? She thinks if we go to the Improv, Krista's babysitting us.
Oh, she'll realize. Hey guys, to go on record, there have been at least 3 times when Krista's like, "You better chill out."
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, all y'all because Krista knows all
You know,
your spouses
all our people
are gonna blame, be like, Krista, what happened? Why couldn't you stop them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
And
week,
that's
this past
exactly what-
weekend.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly what happens. Krista's like, I have to babysit y'all. We're all together. It's like, I'm in charge of all you kids. So my wife knows when we at the Improv, we're not doing anything. We're in one spot. We just drink and have a good time there. So if I come home late, I'm just hanging with the guys. So she really don't trip when it comes to Improv, man. We all hanging like that. I'm lucky that way.
That's
If
good.
I'm with y'all,
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
talking
if
about.
if I'm with Dwayne, I'm in trouble.
See, this is the thing. You
What
know
did
why?
Dwayne do?
You know why?
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead,
You know what he does? I figured this out. Women always know when your friends are having sex with a lot of people. They can see it on them. They go, "Wait a minute,
none of those dudes Dwayne's having sex with are bad guys.
They look at
No,
Miguel
no.
going, he's going home alone. You know, but they see someone like Dwayne. Oh Lord.
Hey, we got to go to commercial. When we'll be back with some more Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I am your host for the evening, Miguel Colon Jr., joined in virtual studio with Mr. Jeff Kaufman, James Yon, and Ken Miller. And I wanted to ask you guys, especially because, like, right now, it's basically the middle of football season. Basketball's coming up. This is like the sports season. This is the time because baseball is getting ready to come to an end. And I wanted to ask you guys, do you ever feel that your productivity goes down? Now, I know, Ken, this is mostly towards you, really, because I know you're big on sports, too. Does your productivity go down during this time? And then I'd like to admit something about me. There are tons of sports I don't watch, but when it comes to, like, their playoffs or something like that, I feel obligated to know what's going on. And, I mean, like, I don't, like, because I haven't watched a season of baseball since I was, like, 13 years old.
I can't
I
do
haven't
it.
cared, you know?
Can't do it. Yeah.
But come October, it's like baseball. I want to know everything, you know? And that's the same thing with me. I don't watch college basketball. But in March,
Nah.
I got to know everything that's going on. So is there anything, like, Ken, with you, sports-wise, do you get like that too? Do you like feel interested more in sports when it comes to their playoffs and their finals and their championships?
When it comes to baseball, yes. Like right now, if you guys that listen know, we record on Monday nights. I was waiting on the Yankees Guardians game. If you don't know who the Guardians is, they used to be the Cleveland Indians.
Cleveland.
And right now it's in a rain delay. But Monday Night Football is on. You know, usually I have the game on behind me, but I got to hook all of that up. I'm not a hockey fan, but during the hockey playoffs, I'm watching the hockey playoffs because I just like playoff sports during the playoffs. I just feel like it's more intense.
It does.
But football season, and matter of fact, basketball season started this Tuesday. Ball night, so basketball season, and then November college come back, college basketball, and right now it's so you got college football, college basketball about to start. The NBA has started. The NFL almost halfway through their season. Every night for us sports fans, there is something on TV for us to watch sports-wise. So yes, my productivity is way down.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm not the biggest sports guy, but I got a quick sports question to ask y'all real quick.
Yes.
If you punch your teammate in the face at practice as a basketball player,
Practice. We're talking about oh, Cal, you got me, Jeff.
Practice,
bro.
James, let me tell you something, bro. Play high school basketball, 30, 40 fights. NBA players fight all the time. WNBA players, they talk about it. They fight.
Bro, they weren't even on the court.
Wait.
The dude who was
follow me.
Follow me. Were they in an
I'm not
elevator?
done.
Because it don't matter either.
Yeah, that's funny. Follow me on this though. Just follow my logic. Not a sports guy admitting that right now, but follow me. Punch your teammate in the face.
Yeah.
Are you a starter?
Suspended. Wait. Hold up. Punch him in the face. Don't get suspended. Hit your coworker, right? You hit your coworker. But if I have sex as a coach with my coworker, I'm gone for a year.
Everybody there,
bro.
Everybody gone.
And then on top of that, James, all the stories coming out. He done had sex with the owner's wife.
Yeah.
The neighbors, like, dude, the Boston Celtics coach.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he done had sex with everybody.
There's a nacho vendor who's like, remember that time?
Bro, I'm talking about everybody, bro. Like when that story broke, it was like, okay, he was having sex with some secretary, whatever. Then next thing you know, it's like, well, they said it's the owner's wife. Oh, then they said it was the GM's cousin's wife. Like, I was just like, this dude is running through the whole. Yeah, he should have punched somebody.
Yeah.
He should have just punched somebody.
He probably did. We don't know what their sex was like.
Bro, think about it. Draymond Green and the basketball coach basically did the same thing. They both smashed somebody.
But hold on,
the
dude that got hit just signed a $140 million contract, though.
Yeah.
And them girls probably signed some contracts too.
$10 million.
They got endorsement deals and stuff like that. They just standing there like,
wow.
You know,
Bro, let me tell you something about Golden State. If you guys follow sports, they got something called the luxury tax. When you pay too much, Golden State luxury tax is about to be crazy because they just gave Buddy who got punched 140, and then they just gave Andrew Wiggins
$110 though.
Yeah,
Wiggins got $110, I think.
a $110
for how many years?
I think like 4 or 5.
Damn.
Wiggins took a serious cut though. He could have gotten
But
paid.
he wants to win championships. He's made his money. Right now, it's about winning chips. And then he'll win a championship or two again with Golden State, and then do like everybody else, jump ship and go get that Supermax.
yeah. And then
the weird thing about basketball,
smash.
I realize is I think basketball got too good. I don't know if the players can get better unless they start hitting threes from like their side of the court, like before they even cross, they just everyone's shooting from half court because I think Steph screwed that up for me.
I think you're right.
So many from everywhere that I'm going, all right, what you got now? Well, I shoot it under my legs, backwards,
See, that's why what's going to happen is what we're going to do is basketball already got like almost technically perfect where dudes are shooters from everywhere. But somehow we're going to bring back like some 80s ball where the paint is where you go to die, and anytime anybody's in there, I was watching the Pistons from 1989 and I was like, that's assault. Brutal. I was surprised dudes didn't have nunchucks on the court. They were just beating each other up.
They were. Michael Jordan used to take an ass whooping if he would go to the paint when he's playing the Pistons. He'd take an ass whooping, bro.
Hey, so check this out. I'm about to drop y'all the top 5 players, 12 players for Golden State. Steph Curry, $51 million a year.
Jesus.
Klay Thompson, 43. Jordan Poole, the one got punched in the face. He's at 27, but if you add incentives, he can get up to 31. Draymond, the guy who punched him, 27. Wiggins, who just signed his contract, 24. Wiseman, who is on his last year of his rookie contract, $12 million. So they're like ridiculously over the salary.
172.
The dude on their team on the bench making 1.7.
That's insane, man.
Which is insane, but when you count LA and taxes and stuff like that, 1.7 like 400,000, which is still a lot of money to us.
Wait.
State tax is brutal there.
Wait. Give me the top 3 again. Give me the top 3.
So number 1 is 51. If you want to round it, you just want a simple number. 51.
Yeah, 51.
43, 28.
3 and 28.
That's like 110.
Okay. 112. So let's say 110. The city of Sacramento generates $213 million a year in revenue. Almost half of the money generated in the city of Sacramento could be used to pay just the starting 3 players of the Golden State Warriors. I was like, pick a city. I was like, let me pick a city in California that's supposed to generate that generates a low income. So Sacramento, they say, generates a lower income. And just one, I wonder what compared to what the Lakers. Compared to the city of Sacramento, Lakers
are brutal, but the weird thing about that is I'm like going, this would be the time where they take LeBron and go, hey, listen, we're gonna trade him now.
Yeah.
I think he still brings in so much money.
It's not that he brings in the money, but they're not gonna get it. They're not gonna get there.
Yeah, they're not. If they're
not gonna,
I'm a die Lakers fan. If the Lakers make the playoffs this year, bro, I'll be shocked.
No, they can make the playoffs because they gotta be just.
I don't know.
But wait a minute. Wait, aren't they in that same situation that the guy that owns the Knicks in, no matter what happens as far as how they play, he still makes a ton of money?
Because Lakers.
Well, you own Madison Square Garden. That's not fair. They own Madison Square Garden.
My mind's still blown that a city in California makes almost less than 3, or makes 3 players from basically Oakland make almost half as much as a California city does in revenue.
Yeah.
And James, the revenue is mainly, it really ain't even ticket sales like that. It's the TV money.
Yes,
it's the
exactly
billions
right.
and billions of the TV money.
And don't forget China. Okay, they get a lot of money.
And my homies over there,
more people watch basketball in China than they do here.
Absolutely.
They're just trying to figure out what they're seeing. They're watching. They're like, look at a black man. Ken, what do they say in China?
Whoa, black man dunk a ball. Whoa, he's a very athletic.
And the Celtics coach is always trying to get in a scrimmage game over. He's like, bro, we go over there. Their hands are so small. Makes me feel like they're holding a sewer pipe. Look at this,
bro. Okay. Here's the thing I think is funny about the Boston dude. He got to be home now, suspended with the woman he cheated on,
bro.
What is that like?
You need to leave. You need to leave because she's gonna kill you. She's gonna pull a Phil Hartman on you. You gotta go,
bro. You gotta look at her every
Everybody mad at Buddy. They're like, "Yo, you cheated on Neil Lombard. Beyonce got cheated on. What are you talking about?
What you think gonna happen?
They need to hit up like an old Wilt Chamberlain rule where it's like, listen, it's just basketball and booty.
So check this out, Miguel.
Yeah.
They said with the week after Nia Long, her husband, came out with the cheating.
What's his name?
Cam-
IDK?
Yeah, DK something. They said
Somebody was
DK?
getting that DK.
Yeah,
Hey.
IDK been in a lot of people.
Hey, they said Cameron slid in her DM talking about, so hey, stank.
I love
Wow.
Cameron. Pink fur coat.
Bro. Hey man, what's up, shawty? You know how many dudes hit that DM, just checking on you.
Hey, girl, you all right? This the nacho vendor's husband. I'm laying here feeling cheated on
Hey.
too.
I used to put extra cheese in your nachos when you sat courtside. I was just making sure you was good. You told me, every now and then to peek in on you.
I used to work at Big Mama Liquor House. Ken Miller, what's up? Remember me, Ken? Ken was the waiter. He was always getting them kiss tips, but I was the doorman.
He was spinning them 45s.
Yeah. Man, talking about the NBA, this always comes up, and this is kind of a beat subject, but I've watched a lot of videos where people are always saying, like, do you think the WNBA players should get paid as much as the NBA? And we're not going to go all into it because I think everybody agrees. If the WNBA was generating as much money as the NBA, then they most certainly should.
Hold on,
And
any money.
yeah, because it operates at a loss.
Any money.
And also,
okay?
I think anything like this, all sports should be able to operate in a way where if you're generating income, you as an athlete and as the one earning it should get a piece of it. But I also hear this argument on other stuff. I always hear, and it's always these people who, I don't know how to explain this, but it's almost like these people who just want to seem cool. I'm like, why does an NBA player get $57 million a year and a soldier only gets $22,000? And I'm like, because you can't just walk into an office and say, I want to play in the NBA. And they're like, hell yeah, sign here.
Yep. There you go.
Hey, ain't nobody got season tickets to see the war in Iraq.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Pepsi.
Yeah. We're at the Pepsi 3-point line here as an A-10 Warhawk comes through and tears up what it thought was a terrorist training camp. That middle school's never going to be the same, Bob.
No, it's not, Dick.
Yeah. Their fault for playing recess.
What would remember the movie The Program?
Yeah.
And the guy was complaining about the thing. He said, well, the last time somebody paid money to see a dude do a science project?
Yeah,
he said,
exactly.
take that bow tie, shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
So funny.
The thing is, all we have to do, if you have a problem with how much athletes, entertainers, and all we got to do is stop supporting it. Stop going to games.
No, it's not about this. It's any business that generates a ridiculous amount of money because of somebody. That person gets paid. Every CEO of major companies get stupid money, and it's why because that company was profitable.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it. And I mean, I'd rather hear the argument, why aren't these players getting more on some things? Because, that's more of an argument to me sometimes. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think especially as entertainers, none of us are like, man, Kevin Hart tell jokes and I tell jokes. Why we don't get the same amount of money?
Oh, wow.
Because nobody ever been sitting around their office talking about the time they ran into Miguel Colon at the Kroger's, And that's it, man. Yeah. Entertainment is the easiest thing to figure out why it's so expensive, because you want it. And that's it, because you want it. And I mean, and so anybody who wants to argument about the WNBA, the thing is I'm glad they have a WNBA. There needs to be an outlet for women to play basketball in. But at the end of the day, if you don't,
hold on, why?
Because people want it too. I mean, maybe it's not going to make the money.
No women's professional softball, and these women played in college. These women played everything. The truth is that we have it because as a way to make people feel better, not because it's actually worthy. There are a lot of great women's sports that generate money, like women's volleyball generates money, tennis, same thing. But when you start talking about sports that don't generate money, why are we doing it? Why is there a professional sport that is professional assumes that they're making money?
Remember that, guys. We got to go to commercial. Before we go to commercial, remember, Jeff Kaufman hates women. We'll be back with Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Guys, you're listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1 with Ken Miller, James Yon, Miguel Colon, the three allies of women, and Jeff Kaufman. No, Jeff made a point that I actually agree with now that he brought it up to me, talked after the break. He said something interesting. He said, why aren't there other women's sports that have bigger audiences that are have the chance of being like professional? And he brought up women's softball, and that is true. Like women's softball, I mean, like I know, there's tons more people I think that follow women's softball that follow women's basketball. Tons more people, and it crosses over through different genders and everything. And so, Jeff, you were saying the reason that something like that, the reason women's softball, well, not the reason women's softball doesn't have its own professionally, but the reason women's basketball do. Yeah, but the reason women's basketball is super supported is because you said people were kind of wanting to feel like. What, like they wanted to feel good about themselves?
They want to feel like they're giving charity. They want to say, "Oh, we're going to do this." And the fact is, is that when you watch women's basketball, and as somebody, even women don't go watch women's basketball.
Yeah.
So that's a great point.
If you're not willing to support yourself, don't say we need something if you aren't willing to put your money into it. Why should I have to pay for something that even you don't like?
This is what I don't get. Why don't they lower the rim? If they're having a problem with women dunking, why don't they lower the rim? Because they made a smaller ball. They said the ball had to be a little smaller to be handled.
Lower the rim. A woman's ball?
No, I heard it's hard to handle. But I can't, maybe I don't know, athlete.
No, it's a much smaller ball. It goes in the rim easier. But even if you make it smaller, the fact is that it's not as fast paced. It's not as fun to watch.
Yeah.
You don't have these rocket dunks. You don't have these. So you're going to put it on the ground in between your knees so you can have a harder dunk. I mean,
let's be honest. A lot of times we watch basketball, men's basketball, because we like the aggression. We like the physicality of them going to the paint or doing something like that. And we don't get that a lot if you watch a WNBA. So
yeah, well, this year, Jay, not to cut you off, my bad, brother, but I was looking up. This year was the inaugural season for the professional softball league.
And I can see softball, especially growing up here in the South. What is it called? Women's college softball, popular as hell. Like people, I can definitely see why they have.
And they're pulling it out of the Olympics. They're going to pull it out of the Olympics. And
wow.
Yeah. So when you think about this stuff, I'm just trying to figure out why should we have to pay for something that we don't enjoy? It's like stores go under when people don't buy from them.
I enjoy the WNBA playoffs. I will watch the WNBA playoffs. I totally enjoy. I feel like their playoffs are very intense, but I think the women's Final Four is better product. Yeah, really? I watched the women's Final Four, dude. Back a few years ago when Connecticut and Tennessee were back. I'm talking about when they were 1 and 2. When God rest his soul, Pat Summitt was coaching at Tennessee, and Gino and UConn was just starting to get good, and they would be 1 and 2. It would be the number one thing in sports that week.
And people go pay to watch it. That's what I'm saying. Women's basketball, people show up, they pay money. They want to see it. It's exciting. They want to support their teams. But we could care less about the Orlando Magic. Do we have a female team?
No, we do not
anymore. No.
Didn't we have one? They were called the Mystics or something.
Yeah.
And you know why it left? Because nobody went. And that's the point. I think the highly profitable teams subsidize these smaller teams to say, look what we're doing. But it's not that people see it.
Ken, do you know how many teams are in the WNBA and the league themselves?
Yeah, it is.
It's less than half, isn't it?
I mean, Las Vegas just won the national championship, right? I mean, the WNBA, the Aces or something like
that. 25
teams.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do love women's college basketball. It seems faster. They seem like more into it.
I love it. I love it. My bad, Miguel. 24. The women's national team is on here as well, but 24. Okay. 12 in each. 12 in the West, 12 on the East.
Do you guys think if they open the NBA up to just take the top female players that could compete at the level of the top tier athletes in the NBA, I think that would be the death of the WNBA right there. I mean, like if you would have had somebody like Cheryl Miller and have the where she could, play for the NBA.
Hey man,
because Cheryl Miller was a beast.
It doesn't matter. She could never start for an NBA team.
I was gonna say
she wouldn't even play. Come off the bench on an NBA.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Cheryl Miller,
everyone knows.
Everyone knows. Cheryl Miller was better than Reggie Miller.
You're a bench against other women.
Cheryl Miller was better than Reggie Miller. Everybody knows.
Cheryl Miller was better than Reggie Miller.
Yeah,
how do you even say that?
She's a beater brother. He's a beater brother.
I think Reggie said it.
Reggie said a lot of things.
His video.
Reggie wouldn't say a dude ever beat him though.
I think Cheryl Miller could have started in the NBA.
Yeah,
hands down.
100%.
No, hands down will stand by that. Cheryl Miller could have started in the NBA.
What team?
And what was it,
Like the Sacramento Kings or
1995?
something.
Yeah, she could have played with Charlotte.
Yeah.
The upstart
Charlotte.
Hornets.
He said Charlotte.
She wasn't going to play for the Bulls, but she
Yeah.
could have played with somebody like the Mavericks when they were trash, when they was 7-81. Yeah,
The
she
Nets,
coulda-
you know?
Damn.
She could have played for the Knicks if she could have promised she could have put it on Jordan in any way. If she said we could, if she said in any way, I guarantee you we could beat the Bulls. The Knicks would be like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
You want?
Yeah, I do think Cheryl Miller could have played in the NBA, man.
Yeah, I do too.
And I remember,
I
yeah,
will agree with you on that one.
and I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not talking about Lisa Leslie or any other ball players that were also good. I'm talking Cheryl Miller. I know for a fact though, Cheryl Miller could have put it on dudes.
Yeah.
It would take one time for them to get hard fouled, and it would be over.
No, I mean, that would be the people who would want it over, not her.
Mhm.
I don't think an athlete like that, man. They bring
No,
it.
no,
bring
no.
it.
I'm not even
But-
talking about
but-
from the athlete's point of view. It wouldn't be like you're saying. It wouldn't be from their point of view. It would be from people
Physical.
watching it, and somebody be like, "I don't know, bro."
That's why you put her. In a
I
team
mean,
like
look at the
76ers,
Williams.
where they're
Look at
just
the
evil
Williams
people.
sisters, two of the best female tennis players that have ever existed,
Ever play the
easily.
game. Yeah.
But they get crushed every time they play. You know, even a sub mediocre male professional. Just the way that works out, man. It's because
Hey, man,
men
look.
are stronger, but they win other things like gymnastics. Smoke us. I mean, there are things that we aren't that good at.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I think Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds could have smoked anyone in gymnastics.
Lamar.
All right, I'm just saying.
You remember the javelin they have them? That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right. It bounced up and down.
Yes.
As he tried to go through
Whenever
that.
I tell you one of the hardest things, whenever you're like debating somebody about athletes and like the strength, I find that a lot of people think that I'm trying to say like me when I'm like, because I'm talking
Yeah,
about top
no.
tier male athletes that they're not even in a category near anybody I've ever known. I'm not saying because
No,
there's
I'd be crushed by
this-
these
but
athletes. These
middle
women
school,
would
middle
beat me to
school,
death.
anyone could crush me in a sport right now if I had to play for longer than 8 minutes. You know, like I just be on the
Yeah,
sidelines.
Somebody
wheezing.
posted that on Facebook. They were like, "Could you right now beat a WNBA player?" And every guy
No.
was like, "Right now, no." And it was one dude. I dropped 30, 10, and 10. I'm like, "Bro, I know you."
These women are very
no.
talented. They're very.
They're
they win-
professional athletes. They're at a tier and a level that's marketable, you know, and that's what people don't get. I remember that with Ronda Rousey. There were so many dudes, so ridiculous. They're like, put her in the ring with me. I'm like, the reason she's not in the ring with you is because you're not a professional athlete.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I just think that's ridiculous. And there's a lot of that where you run into these dudes who's like, just put me in the ring with her,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, that's
No,
'cause you're being stupid, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about like a professional against a professional. And you know, if you said like the Aces for Las Vegas, could they beat a top 25 NCAA men's team?
yeah, you're like, no, because yeah.
I mean, that's really what you're talking. Could they beat an average college, one of the top 25 college teams? And the answer is no.
They'll beat the team that Elon Musk went to. Whatever college he went to.
The Tuskegee.
Yeah.
Tuskegee.
So, hey, real quick, I gotta correct myself because I know our listeners will. There are only 12 NBA teams, so WNBA teams. So what they did was they had named all of them in Wikipedia every WNBA
ever
team that
existed.
ever existed. So we had the Orlando Miracle. And
Yeah.
now they are currently in Connecticut. They're the Connecticut Sun now. So they relocated.
Gotcha.
Wow. Okay. We lost a team to Connecticut.
Like
Yeah.
step kids, we just relocate them.
But it's
Yeah.
so weird because I'm looking at it like in their the first 3 or 4 championships were won by the Houston Comets, and that team is no more.
Wow.
I thought
Yeah.
that team was bought out by the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Mr. Scarface out there prepping his team. Willie D ready to go. Bushwick working with the squad on their jumpers.
Hey.
Hell of a game. They're going to be playing the Port
Jumpers.
Arthur Texans, and I want to see what Bun B and Pimp C have to say about this.
Hey, the national anthem was chopped and screwed.
Yeah. Oh, say, can you see?
Oh, can you see it? Pro player, I be it.
Keep it on 4-4.
Yeah. In the
Mike
land
Jones.
of the free, but back then they didn't want it. Now they all want it. This game's presented by Promethazine. Carl, what do you think about that? I'm not enough. And the coach is going into cardiac arrest. That'll happen when you drink a lot of lean. Guys, you never know what happens when you're here at the 2 for $5 Bundle Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh man! Singing the national anthem, Paul Wall.
Yeah.
Paul Wall, America's champ.
Remember,
Yep.
guys, check under your seat and see if you've got an unregistered pistol. That's today's prize.
Yo, the
brought to you
national
by
anthem
Jungle
is the
Juice.
Ghetto Boys. This
Yeah.
year Halloween fell on the weekend.
H-Town's doing the national anthem.
No, not
Somebody knocking around in the boots.
Knocking on boots, yeah.
Give me some sweet love.
Guys, this whole program is brought to you by any late model Cutlass Supreme.
with candy paint,
Yeah.
wood with the wood grain candy paint dripping.
And just like that,
Hey.
the game is interrupted by a firefight. You know what happens when Lorenzo's crew runs into Tommy from the way. Bound to happen, guys.
Yo,
I'm going to get my pistol ready. Doug, wake up. You're on too much lean.
Oh,
how they
God.
do the north. See the north side, like that candy paint. That's how they talk. They got that
Candy
candy
paint,
paint.
Candy
baby.
paint.
Candy
Mhm.
paint that be like that candy paint be sparkling like, but on the south side our candy paint just it be dry, you know, because that north side look wet.
Houston's playing Louisiana. We've got the coach here from Magnolia Projects, little DD. DD, what do you think? Hey, yo, Wardy might tell you what, dog, man, ain't gonna be one of them things we go down like that.
Hey, baby.
Baby.
Little
Hey,
daddy,
Shay.
little daddy, we gonna throw them things up. Well, you heard it. That little daddy's gonna throw those things up. I'm gonna twist myself into a little boonk, a little bit of that green mixed up with that straight white.
The coach
Guys.
sound like Gambit.
Yeah. hey, Cher. Hey, Cher.
Hey, Cher.
We gonna get a little get too fair.
Yeah, this might be the one that either we get canceled
Yep,
or somebody
this
beat
is
us up.
The good
Hey.
thing is, I think only one woman listens to us, and she just has it in the background while she's talking to the dude she's really dating. You know?
And she's like, I hate the WNBA too.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man. God damn
Oh,
it.
hey guys, man, we're gonna get it wrap it up. Jeff Kaufman, where are you gonna be this week?
We got actually tonight we're doing the movie tonight. We're at
Woo!
the movies tonight.
Black Adam.
Black Adam. We're at the movies, and Saturday I'm at seeing Kevin Smith knock out some Clerks 3 at the Hard Rock. So
Nice.
decent weekend. Decent
Nice,
weekend.
man. James John, where are you gonna be?
Thursday, I'm going to be with Mr. Coffin watching Black Adam. And on Friday and Saturday, I'm in Miami at the Comedy Inn.
Hell yeah. And Mr. Ken Miller, what about you this weekend?
Right now, Thursday night, I'm in St. Augustine, Jackie Night. Saturday, if you're in downtown Orlando, I'm at a club called The Corner, Bonkers Comedy Club. Just shoot me a message. I will put you on the guest list. And then Saturday, I'll be in Fort Pierce, closing
Fort
out
Pierce.
Florida's Funniest with Casey Peruski and Spaz, baby.
That's what's
Baby.
up, guys. Well, on behalf of myself, Ken Miller, James Yon, and Mr. Jeff Kaufman, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Remember to tune in Monday for new Real Laughs episodes. And as always, you can go on the iHeartRadio app to listen to any of the episodes that have been previously recorded. Thank you, guys. We love you, and we will see you next week.
Candy paint dripping.
Dripped in.